So you're all so welcome. Hope you have a nice space set up, yoga mat, and some pillows or cushions, some blankets, things like that. So it's 8:30 at night. It's time to wind down. So we'll be doing yoga and we'll be holding poses, forward folds and those kind of things. Just kind of getting tapped into our bodies and relaxing, letting go of our day. So let's start. We're going to start seated. And I think everyone can hear me okay. Great. So I always like to sit on a cushion. Oh, and I'm going to fix that before I go. Great. So I would like to sit on a cushion, and then I actually like to put another cushion under my knee, because I find one hip benefits from a little cushion. So whatever way feels comfortable. And if cross-legged, and sometimes it's nice to have cushions under both knees, right? So whatever feels comfortable. And just close your eyes. And so there's that feeling, that sense when we close our eyes. So we've kind of switched off our stimulation through optic nerves, through our eyes. And we have an opportunity now to have our full attention focused internally. And really what we don't want is that we start doing a lot of thinking and start replaying anything that's been going on in our minds. So we want that for this hour. We're really working on going beneath that surface mind. So beneath the thinking, the lists, the jobs, the worries. And so for this hour that we really are focused on being fully present to exactly how we feel. And how we feel doesn't have to be a feeling of elation or bliss or anything like that, but that we're fully present to the sensations in our bodies and to just noticing. And here we want to notice with a neutral mind, so there's no judgment one way or the other. And so as you sit here, let's start by just noticing the legs. So notice the parts of your legs touching the floor. Notice the touch of your hands on your legs. Notice your seat sitting on a cushion. And then begin to notice your spine. Touch of your eyelids closed. And now begin to notice your breath. And so noticing all of the inhale and the exhale. And tonight, any of the postures that don't suit you, please modify. So I'll be showing modifications. But of course, if anything doesn't suit, key is this is your time. And so not interested at all in creating any stress or worry. So don't, if anything feels uncomfortable, if you have an injury at the moment, then skip it. Let's focus on having a real listening relationship with ourselves and making the practice exactly what we need tonight. And this is the most important relationship in our lives, the relationship with our consciousness. Because when it's an easeful relationship, when we're all right with ourselves, then generally the rest of the world is all right as well. And when we're not all right with our own selves, generally affects just about everything else. And so let's take a stretch here. So put your right hand down and bring your left arm up and over. Take a full inhale, breathing in. And as you exhale, lean a little bit more. Again, another full inhale. Feel the sides of your waist expand. And as you exhale, reach. Let's do two more just like that. Inhale. And exhale. And again, noticing the breath as you inhale, feel your body fill up. And as you exhale, maybe reach a little further. Coming back to center, let's go to the side. So left hand down, right arm over. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, reach. Inhale, filling the ribs on the right side, the lungs fill up. And then exhale, release and stretch. And work gently, right? So very often, take two more breaths here. When we try to push the body and force the body, it tends to stiffen up and react a bit. Whereas if you relax your shoulders, soften your effort, and then suddenly you find there's a little bit more give, a little bit more movement. And notice that throughout the day, throughout the class tonight, when we soften and go a little bit more gently, we kind of have a little bit more movement. So let's take a twist here now. So left hand on your right knee, right hand is behind you. As you inhale, fill up. So feel the bottom of your lungs, the middle of your lungs, the top of your lungs fill. And as you exhale, the breath leaves top, middle, bottom of the lungs. Navel draws in and twist. Ever so slightly come out of the twist to fully inhale again. Bottom, mid, and top lungs. And then as you exhale, twist. And take two more breaths just like that. Inhale, filling up. Exhaling, twist. And again, relax the shoulders. Feel the jaw a little bit slack. And one more. And exhale. And now carefully unravel. Very nice. And let's switch the cross of our legs. So put the other leg in front. And go back onto my cushion. So switch across the legs and we'll twist in the other direction. So right hand on your left knee or thigh, left hand behind, full inhale. And as you exhale, twisting, follow that breath, leaving the top, the middle, the bottom of your lungs. Navel draws in. And then soften a little bit out of the twist. Take a full inhale and expand. And exhaling, twist. Already notice how it feels just taking some deep breaths. As the breath is, so is the mind. So two more. Inhale, filling up. Bottom, mid, and top of your lungs. And then as you exhale, turn. And last one. And exhale. Really nice. Carefully coming back to center. So let's come around to all fours. Do a little bit of cat-cow. So hands maybe just a little bit in front of your shoulders, gives a little bit more space. Knees beneath your hips. And then as you inhale, arch and lift up. And as you exhale, round the spine. Tuck the tailbone under, draw the ribs in, separate the shoulder blades. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, tailbone up. And as you exhale, round the spine. So like a cat arching. And so two things you're focusing on here. One is your lungs filling, and then your lungs emptying. And you're also really noticing the movement in your spine. So feeling as you arch, how the tailbone lifts, how the chest lifts. Maybe you can feel how the ribs expand. And then as you exhale, feel how the ribs draw into your body. The navel draws into your body. And you round. Inhaling, arch. And this time, after we round, we're going to push back into child's pose. So round and then push back. Coming back up, inhaling, arch. And then exhale, round the spine. And then push back into child's pose. Do 3 more just like that. Inhaling, fill up. Trying to make the breath as big as you can. Exhaling, round and sink back. 2 more. Inhaling. Exhaling. And last one like this, inhaling, arch. And then exhaling, ribs draw in, navel draws in, scoop and sink back. And let's sink back into child's pose. And let's take another twist here. So bring both your arms over to the right. And then place your left hand on your right hand. And full breaths. And so feeling that expansive breath, so filling up from bottom, mid, and top of your lungs. Also noticing a little bit how the left side of your torso is lengthening. Inhale, filling up. And exhale, sink. Maybe reach the fingers another inch further. Maybe not. Inhaling. And exhaling. And if you're reaching the fingers, keep that left sitting bone on contact or reaching back, that you don't lengthen by lifting the sitting bone in the hips, but you lengthen by stretching in the side body. Relax the shoulders. One more breath here. And exhale. And now carefully walk the hands back to the center. Take a full inhale here. Exhale, sinking down. And now walk both your hands over to the left. Right hand on top of the left hand. And full breaths. So think of that filling up. So really expanding in the lungs. Exhaling. As you exhale, maybe reach your fingers just a smidgen further. Full inhale, expanding. And exhale. Inhaling. And exhale. Slowly coming back to center and coming back up to all fours. And here we're going to come into a down dog. And if down dog doesn't suit you, then stay on all fours. Otherwise, tuck the toes and push back into down dog. Knees can be bent. And let's just take a few breaths here. At any stage, take a break. If it feels like too much wrists or shoulders, it's very common for the wrists or shoulders to have a little bit of tension, say, in this particular pose. So draw the shoulders away from the ears, soften the knees, and full breaths. Down dog, one of the most wonderful poses in yoga. Your head is lower than your heart. So it's an inversion. So your heart energy flowing towards your head. And then in down dog, you have this lengthening in the whole torso. So let's do a little bit of that. So as you inhale, bend your knees and push with the hands. So you're tilting back more, sitting bones towards your heels. And then as you exhale, just straighten the legs as much as is comfortable. Do 3 more like that. So inhale, bend. It's almost like you're coming into a crouching kind of position. And then exhaling, straighten your legs. 1 more, inhaling, bend. Exhaling, straighten your legs. Really nice. And now bring your left knee down and your right foot forward between your hands. And absolutely no problem. You can put a pillow under your left knee or roll your mat. So you've got a cushion under your left knee. And from here, let's reach the arms up as we inhale. Hook the thumbs. And then as you exhale, sinking down. So let's move in and out with the breath. Inhale, reach up and back. And then as you exhale, shoulders away from the ears and sink down. Full expansive breath. So 1 more inhale, reach up. And upper arm bones are drawing back. Exhale, sink down. Think of your core is engaged, so pubic bone towards the chest. And we're going to lean over to the right now. So inhaling, reach. And then as you exhale, lean over towards the right side. I'm going to stay here for 2 breaths. So take a full deep breath. Inhale. And exhaling, lean. 1 more, inhaling. And exhaling, lean. And now very slowly inhale back to center, reach up. And then exhale, hands down. And let's step straight back to down dog again. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, straighten your legs. Shoulders away from the ears. 2 more. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, straighten your legs. Feel the length in the spine. 1 more. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. And now bring your right knee down, left foot forward between your hands. Again, it can be nice, roll your mat, a little bit of support for the knee. Even if you don't have knee problems, it's nice to mind the knees. So hook the other thumb in front and then reach up. Inhale, reach. Full deep breath. Exhale, sink down. And let go of any resistance. Inhale, lift up. Feel yourself just soften. Just be here now. And exhale, feel your body. Notice your breath. One more here before we go to the side. Inhale, reach up. Exhaling, sinking down. And now lean your body towards the left. And we take 3 breaths here. Inhale, fill up. And as you exhale, lean. Inhale, fill up. Exhaling, lean. And one more. Inhale, fill up. And exhaling, lean. Inhale, reach up back to the center. And exhale, hands down. And let's come into a plank this time. And so, straight line with a plank, knees down or knees lifted. I'll do the knees down variation. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, elbows in. Make your way all the way to the floor. Point your toes back. And then hands are beneath your shoulders. Inhale into cobra. Now as you exhale, you're going to bend your left elbow. Left shoulder drops towards the floor. And look over your right shoulder. Inhale, come back to the center. And as you exhale, go to the other side. So right shoulder goes towards the floor. Look over your left shoulder towards your heel. Inhale to center. Let's do one more each side. Exhale. Inhale, center. And then exhale, right shoulder drops. Look over your left shoulder. Inhale to center. And then exhale, come back to all fours. And then tuck your toes and push back into down dog. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, straighten. 2 more. Inhaling, bend. Exhaling, straighten. 1 more. Inhale, bend. Exhaling, straighten. And now walk your hands halfway back. So you're halfway towards your feet. And relax your head here. Breathe. Full inhale. And long exhale. Knees can be bent, no problem. Full inhale. And exhale. And now very slowly walk your hands all the way back to your feet. I'm going to hold on to the elbows and fold forwards. So it's nice to have a little bend in the knees. And this allows for your spine to lengthen because you're not really focused on your straight legs, hamstring stretch, but more like on the traction as your spine lengthens down, releasing in the lower back. Again, a full inhale and a long exhale. Relax the neck, relax the shoulders. And now bring your hands to your shins or the floor, wherever they work. And inhale, lift your chest halfway. And exhale, fold in. Let's do 3 more just like that. Inhale, lengthen. Think of the crown of your head lengthening away from your tailbone, so creating all this length in the vertebrae. And then as you exhale, release and see, can you lengthen a little bit closer towards your thighs? 2 more. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, fold in. Last one. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold in. And now hands to your waist, push into your feet and slowly coming all the way up. Now take a moment. Sometimes when our head is below our heart for a while, you can feel a little bit dizzy when you come up. We're going to do some half salutations. So feet hip distance or toes touching, whichever suits you. And when you're ready, inhale, reach up. So arms go out to the side, reach up and look up. And as you exhale, fold forwards. Diving forwards, little bend in your knees can be nice, a bit more friendly. Hands to the floor, your shins, inhale, lift your heart. Exhaling, fold in. So really working on moving with the breath. Inhale, push into the feet, come all the way up, reach up. Exhaling, hands to your heart. We're going to do 4 more just like that. So inhale, reach up. That feeling of breath and movement in sync. Exhale, fold forwards. Hands to the shins or the floor. Inhale, lengthen. Exhaling, fold in. Inhale all the way up, reach up. Exhaling, hands to heart. 3 more, inhaling, reach. Exhaling, fold forwards. If you're comfortable, you can close your eyes, see how you go. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold in. Inhale all the way up, reach up. Exhaling, hands to heart. 2 more, inhale, reach. Exhaling, fold forwards. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold in. Inhale all the way up, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. 1 more. Inhale, reach. That feeling of absolutely no rush. Just moving with your breath, breath by breath. It's a journey, right? There's no goal, no destination. It's just each breath. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhaling, fold in. Inhale all the way up, reach up. Exhaling, hands to heart. And let's come to the top of our mat. And feet again, hip distance or closer. Inhale, reach up. And this time, interlace your fingers. Index finger reaches up. And as you exhale, lean to one side. Inhale back to center. And as you exhale, lean to the other side. Inhale back to center. Exhaling, fold forwards. Inhale, lift your heart. And as you exhale, hands down, step your right foot back and bring your right knee down. Inhale, reach up, and again, no problem, right? You can put a cushion, fold your mat or put a cushion. Inhale, reach up. And you can hook your thumb, exhale, sink down. And we're going to take a twist here. So put your left hand on your waist and then your right arm on the outside of your left knee. Now, if your elbow will get there, bring your elbow down and bring your palms together. Either that or the left hand on the waist and the right arm down the outside of that left knee. Deep bend into that left knee, but make sure the ankle and the knee are in line. And let's take some deep breaths, twisting here. So full inhale. And then as you exhale, feel the breath leave the lungs from the top, the middle, the bottom, navel to spine, and twist. Come out a little bit to allow space to fill up as you inhale. And then exhaling, twist. Let's do 2 more breaths like that. So inhale, fill up. Exhaling, breath leaves your body, navel to spine, and twist. Last one here, inhale, fill up. And exhaling, twist. Really nice, very slowly unravel. Come off your mat, both hands down, step back into your plank. And remember, plank can be knees down or knees lifted. Take a full inhale. And exhale, chest and chin coming down first. Make your way all the way to the floor. So let's do our cobra twist. So inhale, lift your heart, coming up into cobra. And as you exhale, left shoulder goes down. Look over your right shoulder. Inhale back to center. And exhale, right shoulder drops. Look over the left. Inhale back to center. And then as you exhale, all fours. And then if you want, into down dog, or stay on all fours if it's more comfortable. Let's take 3 times. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, push the heels back. 2 more. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten the legs. Relax the shoulders. Soften the jaw. Inhale, bend. And exhale. And now very carefully, you're going to step the right foot forward and left knee bends. And so here again, put a little cushion under your left knee if you wish. Inhale, reach up, hook your thumbs. And exhale, sink in. 1 more like that. Inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, sink in. And then either hands in prayer, left elbow outside the right knee, or your right hand to your waist, and your left arm on the outside of that right knee. So inhale, fill up. And exhaling, twist. Inhale, fill up. And exhaling, twist. Let's do 2 more like that. Inhale. And exhale. Feel the breath leave your body, giving the space to deepen the twist. And last one, inhale, fill up. And exhaling, twist. Really nice. Both hands down. Let's go through another vinyasa. So stepping back into your plank, knees down, knees lifted, and slowly make your way to the floor. Inhale into Cobra. Exhale, drop one shoulder, look over the opposite. Inhale to center. Exhale, drop a shoulder, look over the opposite. Inhale to center. And exhale, all fours, and then back into down dog. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Last one. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Look between your hands, walk, step, hop if you wish to the top of your mat. And let's heel to our feet so they're wide as hip distance, if not a little wider. And then here, bring your left hand to your left knee, shin, ankle, or the floor, whichever works. Right hand to your waist. And we're going to twist in the torso, and I want you to really think of that you don't want your hips to move or your legs. You want to be moving in your ribs, your navel, your shoulders. So very carefully draw your right shoulder back. And as you exhale, twist. So try to keep your sitting bones facing straight to the back of the mat. Inhale, fill up. And the knees can be bent, no problem. Exhaling, twist. Inhale, fill up. And exhaling, twist. If you like, you can reach the right arm straight up, or you can leave it on your waist, whichever works. Let's take one more full breath. Let's slowly release back, forward fold. Let's inhale halfway, so hands on your shins or the floor. Exhale, fold in. And so now right hand onto the knee, shin, ankle, wherever it works. Left hand to your waist. Or if you wish, you can reach the left arm straight up. And you can look up at the left arm or left shoulder, or you can look straight down, either works. Take a full inhale. And then exhaling, twist. Inhale. And exhale. Let's do 2 more breaths like that. And so really notice filling up as you inhale, bottom, middle, top of your lungs. And as you exhale, the breath leaves your body and there's that tiny bit of space. It's not a big movement, but just enough to deepen the twist, squeezing the organs. And one more, fill up as you inhale. And then exhaling, twist. Carefully release that left hand down. Really nice, hands to your shins. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold. And now soften the knees and slowly roll up. Moving slowly doesn't necessarily mean it's not challenging. So let's step our feet really wide. Really nice. So we're going to fold forward. Fix my top. Inhale, lift your heart. And then as you exhale, you're going to fold forward. So absolutely, if your hands don't come to the floor, here's a great place to put your cushions and pillows, right? So your hands can be on your cushions or pillows. I'm going to take a twist here. So again, hands on the cushions or on the floor. Left hand is going to be down on the floor, the cushion just beneath your face. And then your right hand is to your waist. And before we move, I want you to think of the left
lower back, top of your left pelvis lifting. And as that lifts, then you rotate to the right. So again, we're stabilizing in the pelvis and the legs to rotate in the torso. And so your hand can stay on your waist. You can bring it to the shoulder. And if you're comfortable, you can reach your arm straight up. And as always, we're very mindful of our neck, right? So you can look down, especially if you have any sensitivity in your neck. Or you can look up, whichever works. Full deep inhale. And as you exhale, let's twist. Fill up as you inhale. And then as you exhale, twist a little deeper. One more on this side. Inhale, fill up bottom, middle lungs, top lungs. And exhale, twist. Really nice, very slowly bring that right hand down. And again, let's inhale, lift the heart. And exhale, fold in. And now other side, so right hand down, left hand to your waist. And think of the right lower back, bottom of your spine on the right lifts. And then you start turning to the left as your right lower back lifts. And then here, hand stays on your left waist or to your shoulder or to lift up, whichever works. Inhale, fill up. And then exhaling, twist. Fill up as you inhale. And exhaling, turning. Ribs turning, navel turning. Let's take 2 more breaths like that. So fill up as you inhale. Again, noticing bottom, top, middle, top of your lungs filling. And as you exhale, creating a little bit of space. So it's very subtle, right? Twists don't tend to be big, gross movements. They're subtle. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Really nice. Left hand comes down. And slowly walk your hands back to the front of your mat. I'm going to come to seated, so whatever way works, bring your knees down. And I'll come facing this way. Really nice. So, legs are forward. And absolutely no problem here again. If you want to sit on a cushion, if it feels uncomfortable, if you want to give it a little lift, if your hamstrings are tight, then sit on a cushion, no problem. And we're going to draw the right foot in towards the inside of the left leg. And so it doesn't matter where it comes to. And sometimes if this right leg is floating, it can be nice to pop a little bit of support there. So you kind of take the pressure out of the knee joint and out of the hip. So if you wish to pop some cushions underneath that right leg, or else bring the leg in and it might come towards the floor. Really nice. And I like to whoosh a little bit so you're up on your sitting bones. Nice alignment. And even before we start this pose, Janu Shirshasana is a twist because your right leg is in. So your navel is lined up with the inseam of your leg, right? But I want you to ever so slightly turn so your navel is lining up with your left knee. And then from here, inhale, lift and reach. And then hinge forward. And as you hinge forward, then your hands will come somewhere on your legs. So shin or ankle, or you might come to your foot, wherever works, okay? And again, we're going to take deep breaths here. And I want you to think of, so filling up as you inhale. And as you exhale, I want you to think of your right side here, the right ribs, drawing towards that left foot. Inhale, fill up. And then exhale as you lean and reach a tiny smidgen further. That right side is turning towards that left foot as you go forward. And let's stay here with this breath, so filling up on the inhale. And then long exhale. So it does not matter how far down your leg you get, right? So it's not about flexibility here. We're just focusing on exhaling, releasing, and then that subtle twist and the lengthening. And exhale. And if at any stage it feels too intense, just bring your hands back up your leg. Shorten the length of the stretch. So in these forward folds in yoga, we tend not to want to round, right? We kind of want to go forward. So you want to keep that your front body is long as well as your back body. Let's do 2 more deep breaths. It can be nice to close your eyes if you are comfortable. Take a deep inhale, filling up. And then a long exhale. And last one here, full inhale. And exhale, folding. And then slowly coming up. Really nice. And release the leg. And let's go straight to the other side. So the left knee bends, the left foot comes in. And again, you can be sitting on a block or a pillow. You can pop one underneath your knee, no problem. And so again, straight away, the navel, we want it to line up with that knee. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, reaching forwards. Again, don't worry where your hands come to on your foot, wherever's comfortable. Inhale, filling up again. And really notice the lungs filling, bottom, middle, and top. And as you exhale, think of that left side drawing towards that right foot. And you can feel that, right? You can feel the rotation, and you can feel it maybe in your lower back. So very mindful of that. Fill up as you inhale. And exhale, as you exhale, left side drawing towards the right foot and folding forward and keeping the front body long, so not rounding. Do 3 more deep breaths here. Fill up as you inhale. And then exhale. 2 more. Inhaling. And exhaling. And last one. Deep inhale. And exhale. Really nice and carefully coming up. And so this next one definitely have some cushions or pillows we're going to hold again for a period of time. So legs are as wide as is comfortable. Again, if you want to sit on a cushion or a blanket, it can be nice under the sitting bones. So we're going to fold over our right side, and here it can be nice to pop some cushions onto your right thigh, okay? And so turn your torso, and again, think of the navel turning to face towards that right knee. And we also want to keep the left sitting bone staying in contact. So inhale, lift your heart. And then exhale, folding forwards. And then relax and breathe. So if you like, you can
rest your arms on top of your cushion or pillow, or you can put them on the floor and breathe here. I'm going to rest mine. Tune in that full deep inhale, a long exhale. We'll do 3 more like that here. Deep inhale, a long exhale. 2 more. And exhale. I want you to really notice, so feel the lungs filling from the bottom, middle, and top, and emptying from the top, middle, and bottom. And now very slowly come up.
You may find it's very strong, right, when we hold these poses. And so different parts of your body may be sore, your hamstrings maybe, or your back. And so make sure to not go so deep when you're holding a pose. It's good not to go too far into, don't go to the maximum point. Alternate which cushion's on top. So let's go to the side. So we start by turning the navel towards the left, and then walk your hands down. And so you might like to rest your hands like so, or maybe rest your head. I prefer not resting my head. I find I like always to keep my spine long. It seems to always cause discomfort if I start rounding forward like that. And so it's good to listen to your body and see what suits. So we're going to hold here for about 6 long breaths. And so find where it's comfortable and be fine with adjusting as well. That you might change your position. You might start resting your arms, and then you might move your arms. And I'd like you to really notice the breath. So as you inhale, bottom, middle, top lungs fill. And as you exhale, top, middle, and bottom empty. Deep inhale. And exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhaling. And exhaling. And last one. Deep inhale. And exhale. Slowly coming all the way up. Really nice. So we're going to do a breathing practice before we come into Shavasana. So come seated onto your cushion. Do you have a cushion you're using? And again, maybe you're like me and you like a ton of supports around you to be really super comfortable. I tend to be very, very kind to myself. I like to be very comfortable. I don't like to feel any discomfort at all. And so make sure you're nice and comfy seated. We're just going to do this breathing practice for a few minutes, and then we're going to take to Shavasana. So we're going to breathe through the left nostril first for 3 breaths. Then we'll breathe through the right nostril for 3 breaths. And then we'll breathe through both nostrils. So if a lot of head colds. So if your nostrils are blocked, if one is blocked, don't worry about it. Just breathe through the one that's not blocked. Or if it's more comfortable, just breathe consciously through both nostrils, right? So it all works. So let's start by blocking the right nostril. Eyes are closed. And take a deep, long inhale through the left nostril. And then exhale through the left nostril. Inhale through the left nostril. And exhale left. Inhaling. And exhaling. So now block your left nostril with your left thumb and take an inhale through the right nostril, or whichever nostril works for you, right? And exhale. Your deep inhale. And long exhale. Deep inhale. And long exhale. Now release your hand down. We'll take a deep inhale through both nostrils. And exhale through both nostrils. Inhaling. And exhaling. One more. Take a deep inhale. A long exhale. And now, without changing your state, your attention very carefully come lying down. So moving as slowly without creating any change in your state, and come lying down. Now that you're lying down, make yourself comfortable. You might like a pillow underneath your legs. You might like a pillow under your head. Maybe you have a piece of material you can put over your eyes. And completely relax. Become aware of your eyes sinking back towards the back of your head. Feel your whole face relax. Letting all of your masks fall away. Your jaw becomes slack. Feel the muscles around your mouth relax. Your tongue gently softening towards the back of your throat. Feel your neck relax. And your shoulders. Letting go of any holding here. And now become aware of your right arm, upper arm, elbow, forearm,
the wrist. And so as you move your attention, feel like this flowing energy of relaxation hits each of the parts. Your palm, your thumb, the tips of each of your fingers. Feel your whole right arm fully relaxed. And now become aware of your upper left arm, your elbow. Your energy, your attention as it moves, relaxes each place. Your forearm, your wrist, the palm of your hand, your thumb, and feel all of your fingers relax. Feel your whole left arm relax. Feel your chest relax, your diaphragm, and allow your whole abdominal area to relax. Invite the organs to release and relax. We know our stomach is a place we often hold tension. And so can you consciously relax your stomach from the inside with this gentle, loving internal gaze. And now bring your attention to your right thigh, your knee, your lower leg, the sole of your foot, your toes, and feel your whole right leg relax. And bring your attention to your left thigh, your knee, your lower leg, the sole of your left foot, and all of your toes. And feel your whole left leg relax. Have this sense of just letting go as much as you can let go. Shavasana, corpse pose, where we're alert, aware, and fully relaxed. And so as you breathe, that you can feel your body, you're aware of your body. With each breath, your body is relaxing a little bit more. Very carefully place your hands on your heart. And just say thank you to yourself for giving yourself this time. Time with yourself. So I invite you to either stay here for another few moments, a few minutes, as long as you feel like it. Shavasana comes to a natural conclusion in our bodies. And sometimes it's nice just to let that happen naturally. If you're ready to come out, then start introducing some small movements. Draw your knees in. But if you can stay, I'd encourage you to stay for a little bit longer if you can. If you're coming out, roll onto your right side. Notice how you feel. Then in your own time, carefully come up to sit. Namaste. Lovely rest of your evening. Thanks so much, guys. So I'm just going to turn this off and let you guys either